The first one for our Movember challenge is Alex Shaw, known for the huge size of his head, often called a sniper's dream. Now he isn't standing close to the camera there, that's actually the real size of his head. How do you feel the Mo's gone for you, Alex?
Solid.
Solid? Okay, thank you. Got Phil Eggleshaw, the future Nottingham Rugby captain. Nice little Mo there. It's a little bit light in colour, and I would say it's genetic. Is that your problem, do you think?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, no, you're not doing well, are you, Phil? No, okay, off you go. Ian King Kench, if you can just stop chewing, let's have a good little look at that, Mo. We have seen before, I've heard that you've twisted those sides up. You can't.
Trying to get them, but need some wax in there.
Maybe, there we go, hold on, there. No, that looks nice. Can we just get, can you turn to the side, can we get a little side profile? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, off you go. Youngs, he's a little bit embarrassed about his, but it's not the worst. Definitely not the worst.
Not the best.
But yeah, I was going to say that it certainly isn't the best.
Average, I'll call it.
Okay, it's a good shot of it. Thank you.
Cheers.
Dr. Fox, Neil Fowkes. Just before we talk about the Mo, can we have a little bit of information on or background on the terrible lid?
Well, basically, my hair gets cut once a year, and that's in March. So we've got, what are we on now? End of November, so it's had a few months growth now, and he's getting ready just to have his 12 months.
Is there a calendar? Was there a calendar over there?
Yes,
just look at the calendar there.
Just my imaginary calendar in.
Okay, let's have a self-proclaimed top 3 Mo. I'm not sure it made it on our official board, but that's probably one of the best we've seen so far today. But there is some of the big guns left to come. Nice shape, very symmetrical. Okay, here it is, Ben Buxton. He's been the front runner throughout the whole of their campaign, and as you can see, it's looking full, it's looking very dark, and it's looking very beautiful. We'd just like to give us a couple of words about it, Ben. How have you gone so far? What have you done to it to make it so, so much better than everyone else's?
I've just been looking after it, showering regularly, shampoo, conditioning, and a once nightly brush before I go to bed, and sometimes put the net on it.
Oh. And are you confident? Are you thinking you're going to win this one?
Well, no, I mean, there's some great Mo's out there, I'd just like to become in the top 3, it'd be a nice finish for me. Some people have put me out there as a favourite, but I'm just happy to take part. Yeah, and have you felt the pressure over the last, the final furlong, the last week? A little bit, yeah, when you get up there and people are pinning their hopes on you to win the thing, it's a little bit hard, because it's always a long way to fall from being the top. It certainly is. It's Tim Eustace. Tim, can you get a slight side profile on this, because I know you've got a little bit more than everyone else, and we've got the burners coming down and round. I'm not sure that's exactly street legal, but we'll roll with it. How's it gone?
Well, David, if you actually look on the official website for Movember, it clearly states that all facial hair is allowed as long as it's not on the bottom chin. So I have bent the rules a little, but I am within them. The moustache is red, which makes it pretty tough. But
well, you do always say you like a redhead.
Correct. Red's my favourite colour.
I didn't know you were talking about tashes. Yeah, if you just check the official Movember website, you'll also see that I'm ranked #1 in the team for donations made. How much money have you raised so far?
I raised $50, David.
What's that in pounds?
In pounds, that's about 30 quid, I think, just from my quick calculations. But while I have been away, I've been looking on the Nottingham website at your shameless self-promoting through your interviews of Glenn and Movember. So it's good to be back to try and rein you in a little. Because
well, when you leave us high and dry, someone's got to do a job, haven't they? Okay. Some say he's done more for Nottingham than Robin Hood. It's our very own captain, Club's Craig Hammond. Craig, you've been up there in the top 3. I mean, today I think it's really come through in its fullness over the last couple of days, having not seen you too much at the weekend. And the colour, I mean, has that been dyed? It's looking darker than it used to, but it does look great.
No, I think I'm just growing into it. Really.
I can't even see your top lip, by the way. Fantastic. Full coverage.
Just enjoying it. I think making me a lot more mature.
You've said mature on every interview I've spoken to you recently. Sorry. Can I just get a close-up on... I just want a real close-up on it. The only thing that's laying it down is a slight bit of symmetry on the left-hand side there. So your right, our left. Just stop smiling. You can just see the kick on that. Your right, our left is slightly more than the right. That could cost you, and some ginger. But
can't do much about that. Mate.
A great effort, nonetheless.
Thank you very much. Enjoyed it.
Good.
Now on the right side of the camera, David Jackson. David, really, there's probably not too much more to be said about your moustache. We've heard about it ad nauseum, really, for the last few weeks. But humorous, tell us a little bit more about it.
You just got to put yourself out there. It's continually been top 3. There are plaudits, you know, wherever we are in the county. I've been on the front page of the Evening Post, and so I think it really speaks for itself.
And could you just talk us through why there's a huge gap right in the middle of it? And did you not want to grow it there, or is that something that you know?
Well, you know, as a youngster, I used to always have a centre parting was really a thing for like hairstyle. I thought, you know, bring that into the mow. Also, because the fact that it obviously doesn't grow there, that's another reason.
Right, yeah, okay. And just finally, there's been some rumours that you're going to keep this on and try and grow a mullet out of it. Is that true? A face mullet, they're going to call it? The fullet?
It's an option. I'm discussing it currently with my girlfriend.
In negotiations. All right, thank you, David.
Okay, we have Tim Struther, who recently... Until recently, Tim Scotland Struther. Until recently, you know, over the last the first 2 weeks, I know yourself and certainly I was a little bit worried about you in terms of the amount of growth you were going to get, but it's turned out to be, I'm just going to zoom in slightly, it's turned out to be, yeah, just stay normal, very dark, and there's you know, a reasonable amount of...
Good length.
Yeah, length is fine, symmetry is there also.
Yeah,
a little bit like me, you've gone for the little parting in the middle, not growing anything right in the middle of it.
I struggle.
Yeah, no, I like that about it. Anything you'd like to say about it?
Well, I think you've covered it really good at the start.
No, I haven't covered it, you can see it.
Good.
Sorry, I'm here all week.
Sort of comedy you get with Dave. No, I struggled from the start to grow hair, but now a bit of a late bloomer, and you can see the you can see the goodness here really. So,
yeah, you're certainly not in that bottom 3, that's for sure.
I'm not in the bottom 3 now. I don't. I'm not going to put my hand up in the top 3 either. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the month. Thanks, Mum, for donating. You're actually the only one who did. So yeah.
Mister, the plane, Mister.
Yeah, and that's me.
Go.
In and out now because we've got train.
Right. Bottom 3, but over the last weekend that we've had off, it's done wonders for him. He's had a significant amount of growth the last few days, I would say. So maybe you've just creeped yourself out of that bottom 3.
Very proud to not be in the bottom 3.
Well, it's not confirmed yet.
Oh. I'm confirming it.
Okay.
It was touch and go early on in the month, but yeah, seemed to have come a little bit good in the last few days.
Good. He's got a little bit of work underneath the bottom lip as well, and I'd say it's probably been trimmed at some stage. Has that been trimmed, or is that full length growth?
Yes, that's full.
That's full length growth. Okay, cheers, Sienny. Here we go, it's the guy from Starlight, and there it is, a nice mow. New signing, Junior Seafoot. If we can just stop smiling, we can just see it in its normal. There we go, beautiful. Jack Cobden used to have a mow, now just got a beard, very disappointed.
Sorry.
Nick Cake Adams, the original front runner, trimmed it in week 2, has been struggling ever since. A member of the bottom 3 contingent, and has just basically grown a very small beard. Jack, we're gonna have to, I don't know, what? No, yes, if we zoom in enough. Hold on. There is something, is there? I can't tell. No, we're gonna have to get. You probably should have dyed it. Nottingham's very own Beale Deal, self-proclaimed top 3. Never made it into the top 3, but very nice mow. Very good length, symmetry. Love it. Oh. Steve, nice mow. Let it down with. We would have loved to have seen that clean shaven the rest today. It looks a little bit too much like a beard.
Disappointed.
Jamie Bernard, he does not lose.
Cheers.
Little Rigsy, my favourite, Billy Barnum. Yeah, I'd love you to have been able to grow something better, but you know, you're only a young lad. There is some darkness to it at least. Cesar Sempare, very nice, very nice. I'm not sure it's real. Andrew Silky Savage, definitely bottom 3. I mean, and this light is doing nothing for you. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in. See if we can get anything. There's something possibly. Andy Forsyth, disappointed. Leicester told him to shave it off. Has been struggling ever since. There's a little bit more darkness to it, but not a huge amount of grey for such a big man. Dan Hemingway was doing extremely well. Thought that the end of the month was, he thought it was February, and the end of the month ended on the 28th, which is unfortunate for him. Shaved it off. £50 fine. Thank you to the charity. Here he is, our German leader. I think he looks like a German bomber or something. Lovely tash, good length, good growth. Probably got a good chance.